Hi, and thanks for stopping by Do Play That. Today we're going to be looking at a song by a gentleman by the name of Matteo Carcassi. This is an A major study that he wrote. It's one of the first songs I learned when I was learning classical guitar, and I'm very happy to share it with you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play it through once for you so you can hear how it goes, and then we'll do what we always do. We break it down so that I can share it with you and you all can learn how to play it. So the first thing I want to show you about this song is the right hand fingering. So the pattern for this is pretty much going to repeat over and over. It only changes at the very end of each section of the song. So if you get this first part down, that's kind of half the battle. So what we're looking at is a P-I-M-A, I-M-A, I-M, P-I-M right hand pattern. Thumb is P, index is I, M is middle, and A is your ring finger on your right hand. Pinky's just along for the ride. Pinky doesn't play in classical guitar. So I'll put a, I'll keep that pattern down towards either the top or the bottom of the screen so y'all can follow along with it. And we'll have the chord structure on there as well as we go through each chord change. So let's just go through the right hand first. P-I-M-A, I-M-A, I-M, P-I-M. Okay, So maybe just pause the video if you want, practice that a few times, or rewind until you can get it to sound like this. So our first chord is on the second string, and check out the chord structure. Try and get your fingers down. So we play it through once, and then we take our ring finger off. The next chord structure, we shift up. We can keep our second finger here and use that as our guide to the D note, and then grab G sharp with your ring finger. Be sure to look at the chord structure on the screen. Third position. First finger's on D, second finger's on B, pinky is on A. So you change from your pinky to the third finger here. And then shift up to an A chord and grab the A note. And make sure your pinky grabs this B for the first melodic high note in this chord, and then take it off. Oops, sorry. Then the next one is, let's bar the first 3 strings down here on the second fret, but grab G sharp with your pinky, and then you pull that off to get the second melodic note in that chord structure. But here we're going to do something tricky to get us into the position for the next chord. So we go through it once like this, and on that last P-I-M, right before that, you switch and grab, right now you're grabbing these notes with the bar of your first finger. But right here, when you hit this open A string, use that open to shift so that you're grabbing an A with your second finger and a C sharp with your ring finger. And that's just helping us get in a position for this. So we've gone from this to A sharp, first finger on the first fret, and you put your pinky down on F sharp. And then lift your F sharp off so you grab that E. And then we switch up. I want you to bar the second fret, everything except the E string, and then you grab F sharp and E with your pinky. So try and give you a better view of what that looks like. You always have the chord structure on the screen too, you can refer to. So you get the E as the melodic high note here, and then on the second right hand pattern, switch that to a D sharp. And then we shift. What we're going to do is you keep this finger down, your third finger. You're going from here, and this is the third finger is our guide finger. And you shift up a whole step and grab an E chord. So you might recognize that a D chord's down here. Sometimes we just play it like this. Sometimes we play it like this. But that's also a D chord. And if you think of a whole step up from D is just E. So that's why I say you'd grab an E chord here. And that right hand pattern, I'll play that for you. So one time through. So a couple of helpful hints would be simply take your time. Try not to get frustrated. If you start getting frustrated, just put your guitar down and come back a few minutes later. Make sure you're using the tips of your fingers. Get rid of those muted, muddled notes. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'm really happy to share this song with you. So that was part one of the A major song by Carcassi. Be sure to stop by for the second part so that you can complete the song. And hopefully, what I used to like to do is integrate this stuff into my performances. So, you know, you're rocking out, you're playing your gig or whatever, and then all of a sudden in between songs or something, maybe you work this in. So, that's my hope for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you stop back for part two. So that you can complete the song. See you next time, my friends. Dr. Dude Play That signing off.